So, we're back after your build has been done and has succeeded. I had to stop because recording was making this go very, very slow. So, once your build has done, you can go and launch your project again. And let's check what happened. Okay, first I'm gonna use this. So the Greystone animation blueprint, if we go to the moveset, we will find that right now we have ACF idle, animation blueprint is idle, jump start, jump loop, jump end, recovery additive, we jump forward start, jump forward end, and these are all the animations that we need here. So how are we going to use it now? So let's start by filling these in. For the normal moveset, where is this? It's right here. And this is for movement. For movement, idle, let's go to the ground locomotion, idle, find this, and put it in idle. Aim offset, where's the aim offset used? Greystone additive, aim offset. Go to the aim offset, find where it is, and go. Jump start, you'd find them in the ground locomotion. Actually, maybe here? Yep. Jumps and jump lines, so in jump, you jump start, jump apex, jump pre-land. So in the jump start, we'll find it. Jump start. Jump apex, which is jump loop. Find it, and we'll go jump loop. And pre-land is play rate 0.2. We'll find it. The jump end. As for the recovery additive, it's jump lands, jump recovery additive. So find this. Jump recovery additive. So jog forward start and jog forward end is the last things that we need to add here. Which is here. Jog start. And jog stop. Maybe I should have named that jog stop, but okay. Now how are we going to use this? Everywhere that we just added this, we're just gonna simply just plug it in. Here's how. So let's start with here. Stop. Let's get current moveset and then break it. And we'll have access to all of these. So here we want to play the stop. It has a starting position that is at 0.72. So we don't want to change those. We just want to change which one is going to play. So it's the end. Hide unconnected pins, and you'll have your end there. Okay. Let's do that for everything. Jog start. Okay, current moveset. Break it. Expose this. And get the start. I'll just copy these to make things faster. In the run, Control V. Which one we need is the movement, the normal one. Let's expose it. And it's right here. In idle as well. Control V. Expose my idle. Now, what is left? The additive blend space. We have done the locomotion, now the additive blend space. We can do that here as well. Which will be the aim offset, which is AO. Aim offset. And space exposure. Here. Okay. Make sure to not miss anything. Idle is good. Jog start is good. Stop is good. Everything should be good. Commotion. Jump plans. Ah, this I haven't done yet. The additive. So it was recovery additive. And put it here. Now, I'm not sure about, let's compare these settings that are here to the one that I want to change, which is Kwang. If you go to the Kwang animation blueprint, let's try to compare this jump lines, the additive, if they have the same. Yes, Paragon are almost the same. So this is all you need. And now with this exact blueprint, this character, which is just a copy of complete, as we said earlier, this character is just a copy, duplicate of the complete character. And yeah, if we go to play with them right now, this will tell you that the ACF base instance will have a conflict because we changed some stuff, changed the name of some stuff. So because I changed the idle to idle ACF, so all I have to do is go here and just plug idle ACF in all of these, and it'll be like, this is why I did not want to change the names or anything like that. So now everything should be working fine. You'd want so there we go. Now to see the usefulness of this, I'm going to make Greystone change his entire moveset to Kwang's moveset if he equips the weapon. So first thing I would need to do is go to this skeleton right here, and I'm gonna need to copy all the sockets that exist in an ACF skeleton to this one. So I'll just go do that. ACF combat. Actually, it's easier to find it through the content. Yeah, skeleton, and just click on them. Why not? Don't need that gun. It's preview only. And that's it. And then just right click, copy selected folders. If you go to the Greystone one, if you click here and paste sockets, don't paste the selected bone. They will just be pasted to the right spots, the right bones. Okay. Now if I play, the thing should be on me, and I should be able to. Okay. Now, what do we need? We need new moveset when I equip this weapon. So I'm gonna make a copy of this weapon. Blueprints, game, blueprints items. I'm gonna duplicate this and name it ACF sword tutorial, whatever it is, and then put it here, weapon. So I'm not gonna change these. I'll just change the moveset right here. It's a single hand sword. So I'll just keep an eye on these and then go to the Greystone and add a new moveset and call it single hand sword. Moveset single hand sword. And then here's where this comes nice. Now we're going to switch from one moveset to another. So the easiest way to do it is the same way that the ACF base blueprint, this one, is doing it. So if we go here and see how this is working in the animation graph, this is where the move switches happened. The move switches happened after applying the additive plane space, if we want to apply an additive plane space, and after the movement. But it's before the AO and the overlays. So if you want to use the ACF overlays as well, you're gonna need to add this. You can add this bit right here to the Greystone animation here. So we'll add the overlays there. We're not gonna use them right now, but might as well show where they do belong. So this is current overlay. That is the name of this variable, current overlay. So if I go here and write current overlay, I will get the overlay. If I break it, blending alpha and an animation. So just get an animation sequence and the blend pose, Control C, Control V, plug this in here and this here And as for the sequence, put it here. Blending alpha is here. Compile. Shouldn't do anything by its own right now because there is no overlay or nothing like that. Okay. Now, as for the switching, here's where the switching would happen. After the upper body slot, this is where you'd switch to blend between after the loco pose. And here we will use this gas pose as two of them. So what we need to do is the aim offset and the animation blueprint is using the current one. This is pose switch. Where is the pose switch is being used after this? The pose switch is happening here and before the upper body. So the cached after pose switch, which is just the movement. Just the movement. So it caches the pose switch plus the current pose switch. Oh, this is the current pose. So this is what goes in the end. Take our upper body layer, put it here, and do exactly what have been done here. So this we will change it. Just like here, the upper body has pre-switch and post-switch. Post-switch has the upper body in it. So what we're gonna need to do is copy the ground locomotion state. C, Control V, right? And then cache and name it post switch. No, that's not what should happen. So this is next. Next has the aim offset in it. And current will use this blend space. And then it's taking next and movement and blending them. And current and next are the same, they are just the ground locomotion states. So I will copy the ground locomotion state. I will also, so this is the ground locomotion state, it's going into the aim offset. It's only going into the aim offset. Right? For some reason the aim offset is used twice in here. I don't think it's needed to be used here. But just in case, I'll also use it twice and put it there. So Control C, Control V. So this is post switch. This is current. So we'll name this to current and current moveset. And we'll name this next moveset, which is exactly what is happening here. Next and current, it's called movement. They are exactly the same. Uh, State machine, it's the same thing in both of them. The only thing that is different is this that is used. So all you have to do is just copy that, just go here and change all of them to next. Chalk start we did, chalk stop. Okay, I haven't done this to a Paragon character yet, so this is my first time as well. So this is the current moveset, this is the next moveset, and this is the locomotion, which is the equivalent of this in here. So this is what I'm using here. Okay, but this in here are at the end, but in Greystone they are not, because there are other things that are being blended. The upper body layer is being blended like that, so so let's switch these. So the upper body takes the current pose, current use cast post, current moveset, put it here, hit compile. Next, the movement. This is the upper body is with blending the pose switch, so the next and the movement should go to the blend by pull. So I'll just copy these, go here, Control V, current with next, we're sure the next is the true pose and this is the false pose. I'll check. So yeah, and then this we will cache it as pre-switch. Sorry, post-switch actually. Then this is where the default slot is being used. So we will also use the default slot so we can also use our animations. We'll keep the IK controls there. We'll keep this, but this will take the post switch because the upper body layering is happening here instead of here. So I won't duplicate this. I'll just add the default slot to it before it goes. So this will be the post switch. And right now he's working just fine. So I will add the upper body here. Yeah, the full body, the default slot. So that's where the default slots go. So it does not come before the IK. And now, let's see how it works. So since we have two movesets, we need a equip action. Common action. Equip melee. If we go here, use item action, and we'll put it to use the item slot melee weapon. And then let's use this level start since he pulls up a weapon. I will find this. I started from here, so I'll duplicate it. Maybe does he have an equip? No. Draw weapon? No, he does not have any equip or draw anything. So we could just... I'll just do that. I'll make an equip animation that looks nice. I'll find this. I will duplicate it on Hikmet. Equip. And then I'll just cut it from here. Save it, and this will be him pulling his weapon out. And then he will change his moveset. Okay, now in the start, I'm going to stop this from happening. And I'm going to play, and he shouldn't do anything. Now, let's create a montage out of this. Okay. Now let's look at the equip of our sample and common actions. Equip melee. Use item. Item slot melee weapon. And then here, we don't have anything. It's just playing a sound, so we don't need to put anything in there. Okay. So I'm gonna go to my character and I'm gonna hide bone by name. I'm gonna get the mesh. Hide bone by name. And that bone would be the Greystone skeleton, his weapon. Should be weapon R, hand R, sword, top. There's two of them. Just copy this. See, that is, no, it is not. Then which one is it? Sword bottom? Okay, sword bottom hides it. Alright, so we can have the controls exactly the same and everything like that. This is equip actions, equip melee. And here it will be actions, equip melee, and it will be equip montage. Okay, and since we're going to equip the weapon in our back, it will teleport in our hands, which is okay. So theoretically I should be able to equip the weapon now. Yeah. But he's not using the right weapon because probably did not put the right slot. Did I not put the right slot? Item slot melee weapon. Item slot melee weapon. Should use if interrupted. Yeah, okay. So now we don't have anything in this moveset. It's after. I wonder, will it, if I use an ACF, I haven't actually tried this. The equip, when exactly I want him to equip it in here. If I call CF notify action, will it equip the weapon there? Yes, it does. Okay. Now, to make this a lot simpler, I don't want to go through Kwang's animations one by one. So I will just retarget this animation blueprint with its animations to keep things clean. I'm gonna go to content, and in Kwang I will create a new folder and name it not in Kwang, sorry, in Greystone. I'll create a new folder. I'll name it Kwang moveset. Okay. Now I'm going back to the Kwang animation blueprint and I'm going to retarget it. Oh, I'm gonna need to put the skeletons to. This is the Greystone skeleton retarget manager, a humanoid. And save. And also Kwang needs to be humanoid. Save. Uh, let's retarget and hope for the best. Let's change this to go to Greystone, Kwang moveset. Okay. Okay. Now we have everything we need. Now let's go to the Greystone animation blueprint. And in the movesets of single hand sword, movement will be not this. Okay, idle AO, I guess. Why did it idle AO? Forward, chuck forward. Chuck forward. Idle. Aim offset. Chuck forward start. So chuck start. Chuck stop is chuck end. Recovery. Does he have a recovery? Yeah, jump recovery additive. A jump end. Let's jump land. Jump. Let's just jump apex. And jump start, and we should be done. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna work out. So this is how I move usually. Now when I equip my weapon, now I move like Kwang. Unequip, and up back to moving like myself, which is Greystone. This is just an example, guys. This is meant to show you how you can make this more extensive. You can make the animation blueprint and the movesets more extensive. If you want to use just one moveset that has everything in it, you can always use one moveset here with all the variables that you would need in them, and just use overlays, which will function the exact same way as a moveset. If you add an overlay to it, it has a tag. Overlays have tags. You can put whatever tag for it, like moveset bow, whatever you would like. You can add another name, another one, overlays. But I found that using this just the same, because I pick a moveset and then I just pick my overlay. It has a blending alpha, it has everything that I need, and it will just if you want your overlay to be on upper body only, you can always change that in the animation graph. As you can see, wait, this is not cached. Something is missing. Here. So let's see. We have current moveset, then next moveset. This we'll use next. So. And in here, movement, post switch. So, what is this locomotion using? Animation graph. Local pose, where is local pose being used? For upper body, and then so that'll be like cache, name it locomotion pose, and this locomotion pose will blend with the upper body to current pose, movement, next, post switch. So here, this is post switch. I think I could just blend this with the post switch in the end. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Locomotion pose. So here's locomotion pose. We'll go. So the locomotion pose will go into the upper body, which is these. And then that upper body cached pose will go into the pose switch. So right now you can use your overlays like this. I'm sorry, it's taking so very long. I'm doing this also for the first time. I just changed the struct to use for other things. So I would assume this is exactly how you'd end up with an animation blueprint of Paragon character, which is using ACF. So the AO is working, and when I unequip, the AO is still working. Yeah, he's turning his face, and I hope that helps. If you guys, actually, one last thing I will also do is add an attack action to this. So, offset actions. That's just so I don't have to change anything in the character blueprint. I'll just keep the same tags, same name tags. So we have attack action. That's the name of it, so I'll just use that. Attack dot action. And wait, this is the moveset that you want to put your actions under. So copy moveset, single hand, and then you're gonna add a new action. It'll be attack. So attack action. Go here. The ACF attack action blueprint. we will use root motion if there is root motion in the Paragon characters. And then we will go and get one. In his animations he has multiple attacks, so primary actually we can use Kwang's attacks, because the attack, yeah, we'll use Kwang's attacks. There must be a montage here of attack montage. Primary attack A slow montage. So I'll create a montage with these all together, or yes, I'll create a montage with this. I will retarget it first to the Greystone, put it in Greystone Kwang moveset, and then I'll create an animation montage from it. Kwang attack. I will make sure that I will enable root motion if there is any. Okay, and Kwang attack, at the notify state. What about attack B? Does it start from where attack A stopped? Yes, it does. Okay, then we'll take B and C and D and retarget all of them. Okay, and then I'll go here and primary attack A, then B, and then C, and then D. Okay. Everything seems to be fine. Let's add the substates. And then in the exit action. So exit action here, then actually I didn't see it there. Okay, and then the last one. State, substate. Beginning. Starts swinging his weapon here. Ends here. Then he'll go back to the idle pose. And notify state. Exit action. Let's save. He will find this now. And we'll use it here. Let's make sure that this can be stored. Hit play. And let's try it out. Okay, that seems to be working. If you want to use it on the upper body slot, it should work as well. No issues. Let's check again. The upper body slot is if it's true, it's blending this with this. It should work, no problem. But it is not. Maybe this? Yeah, it's called upper body. Let's try it again. Yeah. But since it's using root motion, I will turn off the root motion of them. Options, look at a root motion, disable it. And it should work just fine. Okay. And now when I take off my weapon, I'm moving like... I hope this helped. I don't know how easy to follow with that was, but I hope you can pause whenever you need and check whatever you need. Again, last thing, just made the given animation by Epic for Paragon characters into an ACF animation blueprint. There's a lot of more functionalities that you can get out of this, so I hope it helped, and thank you very much.